Welcome back to your 5-Minute Football Fix. I'm Jeff Ellis.
And I'm Stephen Miranda for Tuesday, October 4th, 2011.
The youngry Bucks and LaGarrett Blount forced the Colts.
James Harrison is set to miss a number of weeks, Jeff, with a really bad injury.
What kind of number are we looking at?
I don't know. The notes just say number.
Okay, ESPN is ready for some football, but not with Hank Williams.
And we'll take a look at Jeff's crazy power rankings. That's
Crazy
right.
feels a little disrespectful.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we'll explain them.
That's fine. The youngry Bucks. Erg! Our Pirates.
Monday Night Football, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers basically rode LaGarrett Blount to victory as he scampered near the end of the game to set up score the game-winning touchdown. 24-17 the final. The Bucks improved to 3-1 while the Colts dropped to 0-4.
Yes, the ignorant. You don't want to be there. Now, I got one question for the defensive coordinator of the Indianapolis Colts. What the heck kind of play calling is this? Less than imaginative, where you're going to allow an 8-yard dump off up the middle every stinking play.
Yeah, they didn't have a spy on Freeman. Bad mistake. And they didn't have anybody covering the running back coming out of the backfield. I'm not sure what they were playing, but near the end of the half and near the end of the game, the Bucks ran the same play about 9 straight times, and the Colts had no answer. That is on the defensive coordinator.
What's the chances of them running it 10 straight times?
I think they did, actually.
They did, and they got away with it. You've got to cover this up. You've got to do something about this.
The Colts look significantly better with Curtis Painter.
True.
I always said Curtis Painter should have been the quarterback from the beginning. Yeah, and Reggie Wayne did say that as well. But I think you go with him now. You got to find out what you're 0-4. You are not making the playoffs. In the history of the National Football League, one team has made the playoffs after going 0-4, and that was the San Diego Chargers a very long time ago. It's not going to happen.
150 years ago.
Not that long. But it's not going to happen in today's NFL, Jeffrey. I think it's time you put Peyton Manning on the IR and you work with Curtis Painter and see what you got.
James Harrison is now set to miss several weeks with an orbital bone fracture.
Ow, eye socket.
Yeah, if that don't make you go, ow, I don't know what does.
Mike Tomlin said that Harrison is scheduled to have surgery tomorrow for that broken eye socket. Jeff, people lose their sight, their vision after this kind of a surgery.
I didn't know that.
It's a possibility. Wow. It is a possibility. So our prayers go out to James Harrison. We hope you get healthy, buddy. We hope the surgery is successful. But this could be more than just a number of weeks, as the Steelers are saying.
Reminded me of this time right after Super Bowl 45 in the locker room. I didn't know at the time, no one knew at the time, that James was seriously all banged up and was going to require surgery in the weeks to come. And all he kept saying after the game was, "It hurts. It hurts. It hurts."
I think he was referring to the loss and not so much his
What we
injury.
know now is that we don't know. I mean, it was both. It was the loss and it was also the banged-up body, and he plays tough, and the league is better when he's out there.
All right, Jeffrey, are you ready for some football? I might be ready for some football. You might be ready for some football. I'll tell you someone who's not going to be ready for some football ever again, Hank Williams Jr. ESPN basically pulled the opening of Hank Williams saying, "Are you ready for this?" based on some moronic comments Hank Williams had. They were I don't know. What's worse than a moron?
Imbecile?
Imbecilic comments, okay? He was horrible.
Political discussion on Fox and Friends yesterday morning. He voluntarily brought up President Obama's name and compared his playing golf with Speaker of the House, John Boehner, to Adolf Hitler playing golf with Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli prime minister, and they kept giving him lots of chances to walk away from that statement, to unhang himself from the noose.
That is moronic, Jeffrey. First of all, okay, you're defensive. Well, if you don't want to hear what I have to say, don't ask my question.
We didn't really ask you about that,
Nobody asked you that. You brought that all up on your own. I can't believe you would make that comparison. That is pretty moronic. You know what about celebrities, singers, whether you're a great actor or a decent singer, just stay out of the political arena. That's not your strong suit.
If you're good at something, you must never assume expertise in any other area. I mean area.
Yeah, and Jeffrey's a professional speaker, by the way.
White power.
He is gone. ESPN released a statement that basically, even though he's not an employee, They don't agree with what
he
he
said.
said.
You will never be an employee.
And he's done.
Finally, let's pull out my power rankings.
Check this out. Okay, he's got the gold, the silver, the bronze here, Jeffrey.
It's like the Olympics.
Explain that to me. It is, but the Olympics, there's one gold medalist, one silver medalist, one bronze medalist.
There could be any number here. Medalists are people that should be in the playoffs. Gold is obviously the top. You could have any number at any position. It don't matter to me. This just means you're that good.
But I got another question, Jeff. So here you've got 9 teams medaling. There are 12 playoff teams, though.
There are 9 teams that are worthy of being in the playoffs.
And the others, they're just like the Jets. I mean, the Jets are 10.
Go look at them. Go look at the rankings. Give me your best shots online.
Come out to NFLRNR.com. Let Jeff know how you feel.
I'm Jeff Ellis.
I'm Stephen Miranda for your 5-minute football fix. Out.